Hey everybody, this is Matt here again with Shaving the Day. Excuse my blinking, I just put on the Tube 2.0 pre-shave, got it a little too close to my eyes. Menthol gets me every time. So I have the pre-shave on my face, and I decided to use this new RazoRock 400 orange colored handle shaving brush that Elemental Hero Joe sent me. And I love orange. Orange is one of my top two favorite colors along with blue. So I have it lathered up here in this blue Timeless bowl. And I didn't even tell you what soap I was using it. I figured I would do an orange themed shave. So I'm going with Stirling's Tangerine with the matching splash. And then I'm going to pair some of that splash with Pharaoh's Dreamsicle from Stirling as well. And I put on this orange shirt just to go along with the theme as well. But yeah, it's a hot summer day. Thought Tangerine sounded nice. Gosh, Stirling's Tangerine smells frickin' amazing. It's so fresh, like you just bit into a tangerine or a mandarin orange or something like that. Lathers up really nice with this brush, and I'm excited to use it. It's such a good scent. I'm a sucker for citrus scented soaps and aftershaves and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to using it. And I'll be trying out a new razor today, also sent to me by Elemental Hero Joe recently. And it is the GEM Featherweight that I have here. My first time using a single edge razor. We're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully I don't cut myself up too bad. I don't know how big the learning curve is coming from a double edge, but I gotta be careful because you guys saw what I did with the shavette. So I have this GEM blade here that Joe included for me. And I'm gonna unwrap it without cutting myself, hopefully. It's got this kind of cardboard sleeve on it. Come on. Let's see if I can get this thing. Come on. Almost got it. There we go. All right. There's the edge. You can see it, a GEM blade. So I've heard, as I put this in here, you need to put it under these two little tabs here and here to make sure it's aligned properly. So I'm going to work on putting that in while I talk. I've heard the blade is a lot more rigid than a double edge, and so it feels more like a straight razor. There's not as much flex to it. This is a little tricky to get in there. There we go. Oh, popped out. Come on. Get in there. Okay. All right. That's not going anywhere now. I've got it in place. You can see there's a hair sticking out there. I don't even know where that came from. Anyway, you can see the alignment there is good when it lines up with those two little pegs there. I'll call them a peg. Yeah, so I've heard that it feels more like a straight razor. The blade tends to last longer because it is thicker. So we're gonna see how this goes. It is the featherweight, so yeah, I don't know how much it weighs, but the handle is probably like Bakelite or something, plastic, but it's a very light razor, so I need to be careful and not use too much pressure. Anyway, I'm gonna lather up on top of this pre-shave that I've had soaking in for a bit. And I love the color of this brush. And my gosh, this Stirling Tangerine smells frickin' fantastic. It is such a clean citrus smell, exactly like the real thing. Lathers up very nicely. I think this is a Black Friday offering from Stirling. So, if I'm wrong, correct me, but I think Elemental Hero Joe told me that. It smells so good. I just love anything citrus, like lemon, lime, orange, tangerine, grapefruit, whatever it is. I love it. I could just smell pine salt all day long. I just think soap smells fantastic, and Stirling's performance is always top notch. trying to drive this into the whiskers a bit more here. Very nice lather. The menthol from the tube pre-shave is always nice. I'm excited to try out this new razor, and this is a great brush. Again, love the long handle because it sticks out of the deep timeless bowl. Hate getting soap all over the handle and on my fingers when I don't need to, so. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna rinse my hands real quick. All right, this is gonna be a learning experience for sure. I have seen a few videos and heard that the angle of the gem, it needs to be steeper, you know, not like that, but closer to like riding the top cap. So that's where I'm gonna start out here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that feels good right there, where I got it now. I've heard it's easier to get a close shave with fewer passes with one of these bad boys, so I'll let you know if that seems to be true. I probably could have hydrated this lather even a little bit more. There we go, I'm getting some good blade feel there. Okay, interesting. Try to hydrate my lather a bit more just so it glides better. Sorry, I left a faucet running. I shouldn't do that. All right, that feels better. All right, let's get going with this again. Again, little pressure, little pressure. The only downside to it is that you also have to rinse it more compared to a double edge because you can't flip it around to the other side. But I usually kind of forget to do that anyway, flipping it to the other side. Okay. This is more intuitive than I thought it might be. It's not, it doesn't feel like there's a huge learning curve with it. So far anyway. Man, this soap smells nice. Very smooth blade so far. You know, I know there's only a few blade choices for a gem type razor. So there's not nearly as much variety as double edge, but I'm happy with this blade. Nice. I would say this is going pretty well so far. I can see one little nick right there. I'm sure I'll get a few more just because I'm not used to it. But it's a nice razor. I love vintage razors, so this is so cool to me to be able to use one of these for the first time. I've been very curious about single edge razors as well. Feels very efficient on my neck. Oh yeah, I got myself a little bit there for sure. Let's be careful here around my mouth and mustache area. I think I'll only do 2 passes for today. If you guys love vintage stuff, Elemental Hero Joe is a great guy to talk to about it. I can see I got myself right there too. He has a wealth of knowledge, and he also has an amazing collection, especially Gillette and Old Spice type stuff. So he's going to be putting out a video soon. Check it out. It's going to be Old Spice related, I believe. But yeah, check it out. Give his channel a shot. He's a great guy. Yeah, I can see I got myself there, and around my Adam's apple, so I didn't even feel it. So clearly the blade is very sharp, but it is efficient too, so I'm enjoying it. All right, that's pretty good for a first pass. I'm just gonna do one more against the grain and see how it goes. All right, back to re-lather for the next pass. I'm really gonna lay the lather on this time. Yeah, I can see a few bloody spots, but it really doesn't hurt or anything. Just not used to the proper angle and pressure for that razor, but I'm sure after using it a few times it really won't be an issue at all. Got myself on the upper lip a few times just because I was struggling to get a few little hairs and went over the same spots too many times, as I tend to do. I forgot to mention, my fiance and I are trying to eat a few different healthier things that we haven't tried, and one of them is tofu, and so I have tofu pressed underneath a Dutch oven right now to get all the moisture out, and I'm going to try cooking tofu for the first time, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I think I might put it in like a taco with some black beans and other vegetables and stuff. But if any of you have experience with that or different tofu recipes that you like, let me know. I'm very curious. I don't even know if I like this stuff, so maybe I'll hate it, but I'm sure it depends how you cook it and, you know, what you're eating it with. I don't think it has too much flavor on its own. I love Stirling so much. The lather always just comes out nice. And this scent is for sure in my top 5, if not top 3 Stirling scents that I've tried. It's fantastic. Just love, love, love citrus scents. All right, it's plenty of lather there. Go against the grain now. You can definitely hear the feedback on that. All right. Wow, that's very smooth for only 2 passes right there. You know, I'm sure as my technique improves and if I did a 3rd pass, it would be BBS for sure. That's very, very smooth. This is a fantastic razor, I can already tell. Wow. I'm really enjoying this razor, guys. I have the door open right now. I was kind of hoping Hiccup or Tilly would walk in so I could show you guys, but I think they're downstairs right now. Wow. Unbelievable how smooth that is. Tugging and pulling a little bit right there. If they do decide to come up here, I will pick them up and show you. It's been a little while. Wow, that is nice and smooth as well. I'm gonna go across the grain right here. I don't really trust myself yet to go against the grain right here. Oh, I think I got myself right there. And as you can see, I got myself a few times right here. I could tell when I was doing it too. I shouldn't have kept going at that angle or should have changed the blade placement. But again, I'm not a pro with this by any means. It's my first time using it. Overall, I'm happy with the shave. And it is very smooth for only 2 passes. I have to tell you that. That is fantastic. Definitely expecting some illume and aftershave burn. But I will do the post-shave routine I normally do, and I'll come back with a splash. Alright guys, I've been cleaning up my mess. I've let the post-shave stuff soak in, the balm soak in. It was not nice putting the illume block on my face. It was a definite illume burn. I still have a few nicks that are starting to finally seal up, but you know, overall, extremely close shave for 2 passes, and I really enjoyed using the razor, and I look forward to using it more and getting more used to it. So I'm going to use, like I said, the Tangerine splash, and then I'll use a little bit of Pharaoh's Dreamsicle too. I think this is going to burn. Whoa! Whoa! Wow. That was like my neck was on fire. So clearly I have some irritation. I was probably applying way too much pressure, even though it really doesn't look too bad on my neck. But wow, that burned. I'm going to use a little bit more, and then I'll use some of the Pharaoh's Dreamsicle. I tell you what though, that smells so good. I cannot wait to get Pharaoh's Dreamsicle soap in a full set. Because I love that smell too. No more burn anymore. Wow, that was intense for a second though. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I enjoyed using that razor and the new brush. Hope you've been enjoying the content lately, and I very much thank you for watching and all the support. As I always say, you guys are the best. Very much appreciate all the comments, subscriptions, likes, anything that you guys do to support the channel. I love making content for you guys, so I look forward to catching you in the next video. Thanks for watching.